Hi, I'm Chris White. I'm a music industry journalist, and I'm here talking to Hugh Nicholson of Blue, the original Blue, that is. But first, I wonder, can you tell us a little about what you were doing beforehand? Because I believe you were a member of a rather famous Scottish band called The Marmalade.
That's right. I joined the Marmalade when I was 21. Oh God, that means I've got to tell you when, doesn't it? I joined in, I think it was 1970, and I stayed with them for about 18 months. I just joined the first record that they had released when I joined the band was My Little One. I think that got to something like 18, and then I wrote a song called Cousin Norman.
Which was top tenor for us.
That's right, yeah.
Past the tall trees lies a cabin nestling in the pine, and my sweetheart is catching small fish with a cane and a bent on line. So if you're passing close by, please come and join us, join our company. There's my daddy on the front porch with a lazy hound lying by his feet, and my mama's in the kitchen with the table already set to eat. So if you're passing close by, please come and join us, join our company. Oh, I just wanna be there.
And then I wrote another song called Back on the Road, which got into the top 30.
Right.
And then I wrote Redancer, which was another top 10 hit.
I saw a girl on a northern dance floor. She looked 16, she could have been more. I went to her thinking only of romance, but when the band played, man, I didn't stand a chance. All she wanted to do was dance, dance, dance. You ought to see her dance. Dance, dance, dance. Move over, give her a chance. Well, the people all stood around, watching her lay it down. She could dance, 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 the night away.
And then I left in the strength of that, just after that.
It's quite a bold step leaving a group when it was obviously at the peak of its success. Was it an easy step to make?
Well, at that age, you know, when you're about 22 or so, you think, you know better.
Right.
And I felt confident in leaving and forming a new band, you know. I enjoyed myself with the Marmalade. It was a great band. Still a good band. And they made some fabulous records before I joined and after.
How did you meet Ian Macmillan? He was in White Trash, who was signed to Apple.
That's right.
Records.
Yep, he was signed to Apple, and I met him first when I was in my teens in Glasgow, Clan Ball. They used to have these Radio Scotland Clan Balls, and all the bands from Scotland would play. All the major bands would play, and I met him there. And he was playing in a band called the Poets, and then I joined the Poets, and then we had quite good success with the Poets in Scotland. John Martin on keyboards, Dougie Henderson on drums, Ian on bass and rhythm guitar, and me on guitar, and you know, it was a good time, excellent time.
I see her face in every crowd, though she isn't there. I feel and said goodbye. When you were here.
And then when I left Marmalade, I formed Blue with Ian and Timmy Donald, who was the drummer in White Trash and the Pathfinders before then. It gets complicated.
Quite a rock tree ancestry there.
Yes, there is, yeah.
And you were very quickly signed to Robert Stigwood's label, RSL Records, who of course the Bee Gees were signed to, so it's quite a prestigious label.
It was his first independent label from Polydor, and he had 3 individual members of Cream. They had Bee Gees. They were signing some good acts at that time. We were fortunate enough to be asked to join his label right at the inception of it.
How did you come to Stigwood's attentions?
Well, when I was at Decca with the Marmalade, there was the guy that was in charge of promotion in Decca, PR, was a guy called David English, who was a very good friend and is. And when he left Decca and I'd left the Marmalade, he went to help Robert Stigwood form the new record company. And he asked me to come along and talk to Robert. Robert was interested in signing the new Blue, you know, and that was it. It started from there. We released 2 albums.
Your first album was Cold Blue.
That's right, yeah.
It was released in both the States and the UK,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
For that time was actually quite an accomplishment.
It was we got a good acclaim for the first album. Very good. We were really pleased with it.
Did you write all the songs for it yourself?
No, I think I wrote about 3/4 of them, and the rest was written by Ian and Timmy Donald.
And who produced it?
Oh, the 3 of us, you know, just Ian, Timmy, and myself. Yeah, it was great reviews, yeah, and we went off to America and did a tour over there. Then we recorded an album, the second album, Life in the Navy, that was recorded in San Francisco.
That was with Elliot Mazer.
With Elliot Mazer, yeah.
Well, of course, they'd done Neil Young's classic album.
That's right.
And I believe Jimmy McCullough, wasn't he an early member of Blue?
Jimmy augmented the band just after we had recorded the first album, Blue. And I can't remember how long Jimmy was in it. It was months. And then he left, and eventually he teamed up with Paul McCartney's Wings. And we replaced Jimmy with Robert Smith, Smiggy, from Edinburgh, the only foreigner in the band.